The last time I was out here, I followed this road, which is Makepeace Road, to a side trail. And from that side trail, came across a beautiful section of woodlands, this amazingly awesome pine tree. At least I think it was a pine tree. And I want to go back there if I can, see if I can find it, and check out that area a little bit. So let's go over there and explore and see what we're going to find today. Wow. I don't know if you can see that, folks, that tree over there. Let's go check that tree out. All right, folks, so as you can see, we're a little bit closer to this tree here. And you can see how it's been burnt here on the top. And a lot of the bark has already been falling off on this side here. But take a look at this tree here, and you can see it's all burnt here on the bottom portion. There are controlled burns, controlled fires in these set of woods. So I don't know if that's what part of what we're seeing is going on in this section here. But that's another thing that you will notice when you're hiking through state forests, that they will have periodically fire burns to control the growth of the trees and also prevent other fires from taking place. It's all part of land conservation. And speaking of that, there's a video that was put out by another YouTuber. His name was HANSON, and he was talking about land management and how the government right now wants to take hold of so much forest land for purposes of mining and forestry and things of that nature. I will leave a link in the description below for you to check out that video. It's a very in-depth video and talks about various reasons why that's good and also bad. So definitely check that out. So again, when I come out to these locations, I'm inspired by what I see, but also watching other YouTubers. So he has all those details, so definitely check it out. All right, folks, so we are just zigzagging through this set of woods. I'm just exploring the different pathways here. And check out this tree. Wow. Really thick in here, but let's see how close we can get to show you what it looks like. I mean, look at those roots. I mean, that's all like sandy dirt. But this one here, you can definitely see the char remains on it. This one is gnarly, folks. What a mangled mess. Wow. And that cool pine tree of some sort. Is it a pine or is that like, I'm not sure. All the trees in the forest are pine trees to me. But look at that amazing sky. Oh my gosh. We are in forest land heaven, folks. All right, let's get back on the trail here. Well, forest road, cut through the woods, I don't know. We're just out here exploring, folks. But I definitely want to find a spot to sit and relax. All right, I'll bring you guys back in just a moment. All right, folks, so I have just been exploring this area here, and it finally hit me that we reached the spot that I want to show you with that big old tree. So if we follow this trail here, this will take us back to Makepeace Road. And it was here that I stopped and I saw this amazing tree out in the middle of this field here. And during the summertime, everything was green and whatnot, but it looked so beautiful. And that particular tree was standing tall and strong, as you can see. And it just caught my eye. And hopefully it does for you as well. Now I am looking a little ways and I do see that there are some rocks over there. Maybe there's a spot we can sit and relax. And you can see there's somewhat of a trail here. But this tree here is what caught my eye. There we go, folks. All right. Let me just wander a little bit further and find a spot to sit. All right, so we arrived at what I thought would be a good spot for the rock, but not as pleasant looking to sit on. But right next to it is this old tree stump. So that's gonna make a perfect seat. I'll just pull out my sitting pad and my tarp and use that as a cushion. Sit there, and let me show you something I spotted that was really cool. It's a rock! No. Check out these cool looking mushrooms. Wow. They are so cool. What kind of mushrooms are they? I don't know. They're just cool looking. But I will try to find out. Alright folks, so what I did is I pulled out my orange poncho tarp. I have that as the first layer over the stump. Then I have my sleeping pad with me, and I don't have it filled with air. I just have it flat as another layer of protection. And then of course I do have my foam sitting pad that I can sit on. I don't feel like blowing this up with air. It's really not necessary. I just want something to help cushion and just make it comfortable. That's all. So that's what we'll be sitting on, and that should provide enough comfort for me. Hopefully I don't sink into it. Still breezy out, but we're tucked away in this little corner here. Like I said, the trail that leads to that main road is right over there, so I'm not too far away. May look like I am, but I'm not. I do have my bubbly and something to eat, and I will definitely enjoy that. I'm not going to bore you all folks with that. I just wanted to show you that sometimes you don't need to come out here with all the gear, right? You don't need the chair, the hammock, and all that kind of stuff. Just a simple loadout today. Get out here and explore and hike the area and just see what I've missed along the way. If need be, I do have my big tarp with me. I can always use that as a shelter, protect myself. But as of right now, it's looking good. So I'm getting hungry. I definitely need to eat, and then we'll go from there. All right, so we just finished lunch, and I decided to follow this trail, which is called Endless Misery. Now you all probably can see the reason why it's called this, because this will be slow going. But you know what? Sometimes it's good to work those muscles of yours in a different way, right? So we hit that smooth pathway, but now we're going by Endless Misery. This will bring us back to the main path that we were on earlier today. But why not? Let's just go ahead and go down this road. Probably one of the least traveled, unless you're on a mountain bike, or if you're like me, the nature man, who's just a wild one and decides to follow the route. Okay, so I'm going to keep walking this pathway. If I do come across anything interesting, I'll bring you all back. Alright folks, so this is the trail that we're currently on. As you can see, it's like a rock field. I mean, there are parts of this trail that smooth out, and then there are parts that just turn into this. So I'm constantly watching my step. Why was I even possessed with thinking that this would be a smart move to make? Okay, moving on along. Definitely getting my cardio in. Oh, wow. Honestly, I don't think I remember seeing this before. No, I don't think I was on this portion of the trail before, because I would definitely remember this. Wow, this is so cool. Look at this, folks. That's the direction of where we came from. And this is where we're going. We've got this cool rock outcropping. Oh my gosh. I am currently walking on this moss and it feels so good. Literally, it's like carpet, folks. It is so soft. It feels, oh my gosh. Let me come over here for a second. That feels so good on the feet. It really does. Folks, if you ever get out in the woods, if you do, and you come across moss like this, just step on it. You'll see what I'm saying. It is so soft. Honestly, it feels so good on the feet, especially when you're climbing over rocks and stuff like that. It is a welcome relief. All right. Well, we got to keep going. All right, so we just followed the trail from here. And the trail is going to go down that way, but you got to see this view from here because this is spectacular. Another rock outcropping right here. So beautiful, right? And when we get to the top of this, oh my gosh, look at that. We have a little spot right there that would be perfect, ideal for sitting and relaxing. If I had known that, I would have waited till I got here. Because then we have this incredible view looking down. There's another rock wall over there. All right, I will say this. It may say endless misery, but there is so much beauty on this trail that honestly you can't beat. Yeah, there are rough rocks and muddy areas, but you know, that's part of the journey and that's what makes it fun. You know, you get out here and you start exploring on trails that maybe you think you've been on before but haven't, and you discover areas like this and you're like, oh, so worth it, so worth it. And actually, I think what I will do is I will take another rest breather here and just enjoy this for a moment, because why not? It's a beautiful day. All right, that's what I'm going to do next. All right, folks, so that is the rock we were just sitting on, and like I said, it goes straight down. And now we have the path leading this way, and it looks like we're going up this rock. Oh boy, oh my gosh. Okay, hold on a second, folks, because I'm just looking to my right. Look how dense it is in there. I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, but it's dense. So we've definitely hit a beautiful area of woodlands. There's a lot of moss in there. I can see some swampy areas from here. May not show up on camera. I can definitely see it. I think we can, well, we're gonna go around that way, but I think we can go up this. Wow. Whoa. Yeah, you guys, that is like a mossy swampland for sure. Wow. You all probably can't see what I'm seeing. Maybe if I zoom in. Yeah, you're just barely gonna see the beauty of what I'm seeing in there. Wow. And just oh my gosh. Wow. This is so cool. Oh. I mean, honestly, we were going to have to climb up this anyways to get to over here. Holy Toledo, this is... No, I have not been on this trail, folks. I guarantee you that. I have absolutely not been on this trail. This I would absolutely remember. We're going to be going down that way. So let's just take another look this way. Wow. Golly. This is unreal. Wow. Okay. I'll get back down that way. I'll bring you all back in just a moment. All right, folks, as you can see, we have successfully made it to flat ground, and where this water is flowing through this pipe, this is going to that swampy area. On the opposite side is some more water. I think this is a good place for us to call it a day and say this adventure is complete. The rest of this trail will lead me back to the car, but I've had a blast. I hope you have had a blast with me, going the ups and downs, through the hills, through the rocks, through the forest, all that good stuff. As always, folks, get out there, explore your world, explore our world, enjoy every moment of life. I'll see you very soon. God bless. Take care.